Okay, hello guys. Today our topic is about the angles in parallel lines. Okay, so let's move into the first slide about the transversal. Okay, so here you can find maybe we have four angles like here. This is angle A, and this is angle B, angle D, and angle C. Okay, so we can set here, maybe here you can find there are two parallel lines. Maybe you can say it's L1 and L2. Another line L3 passing through the maybe the two places, like they have two intercept between L1 and L2. Okay. So here, using the laws in last lesson, we can set here angle A plus angle B equals to angle C plus angle D equals to pi degree, right? Okay. That is transversal here. Okay. So maybe you can find here, you can also set maybe here, because they're the parallel lines, so angle B and angle D, they're equals to each other. So that is a law because you can set here, they're parallel and there's the same lines, so their intercept angles must be the same, okay? Also for angle A equals to angle C, okay? That is law here, okay? So we can say here, we can call there as corresponding angles. Okay, so maybe here is an F shape. So for example, like here, if I have two lines, like here we have another lines. So this angle X equals to another angle X. So they are corresponding angles, okay? So also we can say alternating angles like here is like a Z shape. Like here, we draw two parallel lines and we draw another line. So here we form the Z shape, okay? So Z shape also equals to each other, okay? Oh, okay. So also for co-interval angle here, you can find maybe here's a parallel line and here is another other lines, and it form two angle A and angle B. Okay. And you can find here the sum of the angle A and B is A plus B equals to 180 degree. Okay. That is a co-interval angles. Okay. And also we have some complex transversals. Okay, so sometimes multiple parallel lines that are together. So please just make sure to find what is F, Z, and C. Okay. So maybe for this class, I believe the knowledges are not very difficult for you. The most important part is to just do some exercise, okay? So let's do some exercise together, okay? So maybe for problem one, is that the line L1 is parallel to line L2 and the transversal creates the alternate angle 75 with degree, okay? So here it is an alternate angle. So here we can set maybe alternate angle is 75 degree and x, right? Okay. So maybe we can set here that they equals to each other, right? Because we can set here the alternate angle is like here, that's like that shape, okay? So you can set x equals to 75 degree, okay? That is for problem one, okay? And for problem two is that two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, okay? So you can draw two parallel lines and then draw ladder lines here. And this is angle x. This is angle, maybe here is x, 3x, here is x, okay? And we can set, because there are the co-interior angles, so using the laws, x plus 3x equals to 180 degree, right? Because 3x also equals to this angle is also for 3x. So x plus 3x equals to 180 degree, okay? So you can find 4x equals to 180 degree. So x equals to 45 degree, okay? That is for problem two. And for problem three, you can find here is that a line segment AB is parallel to CD, okay? So here, AB parallel to CD. So when BAC angle equals to 50 degree and angle ACD equals to Y. So you can set find Y if AC is transversal. So you can set here, that is AB and CD, right? AB and CD. So you can set BAC and ACD is like this angle, right? So you can set AC is transversal, so you can find Y equals to 180 degree minus 50 degree, right? So it's 130 degrees. So they're not for transversal angles, right? They are the co-interior angles, right? Okay, so 3 is not true, okay. So for problem 4, that's that the three parallel lines L1, L2, and L3 are cut by a transversal, okay. So you can say here, L1, L2, and L3. If the first corresponding angle is 110 degree, and find the co-interior angle at the third line, right? Okay. So if you say this angle is 110 degree, okay? So you can say this angle is also for 110 degree, right? So the interior angle at the third line, we can set maybe here, that is for 70 degree, right? Because this is for 180, 110, and this is for another for 70 degree. Their sum is to 180 degree, okay? So that's for it. So that's all the lesson. I hope you can understand how to calculate the angles right here, how to find the interior angles, how to find the transversal, and how to just calculate the core interior. Okay, they're very important. Okay, so this class is not very difficult, but you have to do more exercises after it. Okay, so that's for it. So see you next time. Bye.